The one and only Marisol is going to tell you her motto in just a minute. This is 10 Minute Labs. How are you, Marisol?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
All right. And in case people don't know who you are, you're a broker associate in the fine state of Massachusetts. You run a team there about an hour and a half east of Boston, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you have a motto, which I really like, which is we care, we listen. What's the full motto?
Results. So we care, we listen, we deliver results.
I love it. We care, we listen, we deliver results. So we're going to drop some knowledge. This is 10 Minute Labs, right? It's brought to you by LCA Elements. And I'm just going to set a timer. We're going to rock and roll. You ready?
Very good. Let's do it.
Okay. Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Awesome.
All right. Timer's set. Let's do it. So, all right. Let's just dive right in. What keeps you awake at night?
Updating my CRM.
Tell me more about that. For real? Like that's what you do at night?
I just joined a new brokerage, which is Revithis Realty here in Western Massachusetts, and they have amazing systems in place. So it's been a whirlwind the last 4 weeks or so. So updating my systems, doing all that good stuff. The market's been very hot here, so I just been focused on my sales and transactions.
And so late at night, that's what you do is you're like type that.
I put this person in. All
right, I like it. So then in the world of real estate, what do you obsess over in general?
What am I obsessed? I have a passion for this business. I have a drive. I absolutely love what I do. So every single day I'm thinking about what should I do next? How can I change my business? So always looking for different ideas, not to get too comfortable, right? And always making sure that I look out for my client's best interest.
Yeah, I love it. And if you're always looking for new ideas, not to put you on the spot, but in the last year, is there an idea that stands out that you've seen and then you're like, oh, I'm on this? Like what have you found lately that's been just rocking your world?
I think what really set me apart was during COVID. What can we do during COVID to make sure that we still interact with our clients? So I was looking at different ideas. How can I reach out to my clients? So what I did was, I sent out cards. I sent out a box of brownies to my clients. Hey, thinking about you, thinking about your family. Hope everyone is happy and safe. Just thinking about them. So I did that, which was very successful. My clients, called and said thank you. And that's one of the things that I did during this whole pandemic.
I love it. So how many people did you send brownies out to?
I said about 25.
Dude, that's so cool. I love it. I love it. All right. So what do you see? I mean, obviously we're not through COVID. We're still kind of coming through it. But what do you see as the biggest opportunity in your business between now and the end of the year?
I think is keeping the momentum going, right? Making sure that we offer value to our clients, with the low interest rates, looking for that beautiful home for them, that dream home. So always keeping in contact with your clients. And like I said, my motto is we care, we listen. It's about listening to your clients. Sometimes we get so hung up in listening to other things, and we have to really look at what our clients are looking for and how do we deliver that to our clients as well.
Is that something you always did naturally, listening, or did you develop it over time?
I think I developed it over time. I think as salespeople, we like to listen to what we want to hear instead of really focusing on our clients. What are they really looking for? And how can I convey that information to them? Because everyone's different. So I think I learned that throughout the years, and that's what's been so successful in my business.
I love it. And do you still find that you have to remind yourself to listen, or is it so ingrained in what you do that you just do it naturally?
It's naturally. It really is, yeah.
And how do you teach team members that? Like you have a team that you run. Do all your teams listen the same way? Like how do you train them to do this?
I do. I train them. I said, sometimes we have to step aside and really focus. What is it my client's looking for? What's important to them? How can I get them to accomplish that goal, which is home ownership? And they've been very successful as well.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's change gears a little bit. So what's the biggest mistake experienced agents are making right now?
The biggest mistake is I think we focus more on that next sale, the commission, instead of really nurturing relationships. I think in this business, it's all about nurturing and keeping close contact with your clients. The business is going to come. The transactions are going to come. But how do I focus on my clients and nurture those relationships?
I love it. And so is that, my guess is when you're updating your CRM late at night, that's really what you're obsessing over. It's not about getting the data right. It's about how do I set this up to nurture those relationships, correct?
Exactly. So I can continue getting those referrals in that business from my clients.
So what do you do once the CRM's updated? Like, what do you actually, in terms of action items, like, how do you nurture those relationships?
I keep in contact with them. For example, if I have to call a client, hey, I was in your neighborhood, thought about you, just wanted to see how the family was doing, how's everyone? And just people love to get phone calls. It's not about texting, emails. People like to hear that live person on the other line. And to know, while she took the time to call me and she's thinking about my family, that means a lot. It goes a long way nowadays.
It really is, and it's so simple. I love that. I love that. All right, so I'm guessing that might be some of the advice, but what advice would you give to a newer agent?
The advice I would give: knowledge. Knowledge is the key. Try to have a group of mentors that can really help you out. Join a brokerage that's really going to guide you and train you. I think sometimes there's so much going out there that we kind of get lost. But to me, what helped me was having the right people in my path that I can call and vent with and gain that knowledge, which is important. And to me, it's been LabCoatAgents, to be honest with you. I've learned so much from this group, going to the conferences, just listening to different people. I'm like, I want to be like them. I'm going to gain all that knowledge. And I put that into practice.
I love it. So Tristan, are you listening? See, it worked, right? It's working. No, but that's the whole thing. That's why, I mean, I know you've known Tristan for a while, and that's the whole idea behind this. It's creating a community and collaborating and sharing these ideas. And now, I mean, I know you're still a student of the game, but here you are now. People are listening to you, going, "Oh, I want to do what she's doing." Right? It's all comes full circle. I dig it. So,
learning. I always tell my teams, never stop learning.
And not to promote lab coats. Obviously, people are here; they're watching this. But like, how often are you in the lab coat Facebook group? Are you in there regularly?
Always. I'm always listening. I'm always, looking to see what other people are doing that can help me in my business, that can help my team in my business and help us grow as well.
Yeah, I love it. All right, you ready for some lightning round? I got some lightning round stuff here. I rarely get through the. No, you've got such good answers. We're going through it. So, are you a reader at all?
I can't really say I am.
Okay, so best either book or movie or anything you've read or seen in the last 12 months.
I think one of the things that I've done was how to become a millionaire real estate agent. I mean, I'm always referring back to that. There's so many good tips that they provide. Even though I've read it so many times, I can always go back and gain some knowledge.
Yeah, I love it. Do you listen to podcasts at all? Audiobooks, anything like that?
I do. I like to listen to other top producers, what helped them, listen to testimonials. I was actually doing that last night on YouTube. I just go in, testimonials, and you always learn something, whether it's from the West Coast or East Coast.
So what do you look for that's what I was going to ask your favorite podcast, but you're just going YouTube and typing it in. So what are you searching for?
I do whatever I'm in the mood for at that moment, whether it's a testimonial, how can I help my business grow? What are they doing to reach out to their clients? Just different things. And I share that with my team as well. That's what I did this morning. I called one of my team members. Hey, I listened to this. She's newer to the team. So I'm like, I think it's really good here. Listen to this person. You're just always going to gain more knowledge and experience.
I love it. If you want a really quick hit podcast that I love for training material for the team, Jim Quick is his name. He's got like 5 to 7 minute little podcast episodes. Every single one of them is great training material for a team.
Oh, nice.
Super good stuff. All right, let's see here. When you're not doing real estate, what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? Family time. I love spending time with my girls. I have 2 teenage girls, 19 and 17, are always doing something together. To me, it's important. They're going to be, my future entrepreneurs. So we always like to do things together. And of course, I love being Latina. I love my Spanish music. So.
Oh yeah, like what? So if your life was a soundtrack, what would be the closing song? Is there like
Mark Anthony. I love my Mark Anthony. So whatever he's playing, that's what I like.
I love it. And with your girls, we have like another minute or 2 left. Have you structured anything in your business in a certain way so you can spend more time with your family, or has it been just kind of a byproduct? How's that worked for you?
I'm working on balancing. I think I do, during the morning, afternoon, evening, and try to take some time late at night with them, or even the weekends, and try to find that balance. They get it. I've been in the business ever since they were babies, so they understand. They understand the hard work, and when it's time to spend it with them, that's what we do. So
yeah. And do you think either of them will go into the business? Do you hope? Do you hope they'll go into the business? That's a better question.
I really think my oldest will. I absolutely will. Yes.
That's amazing.
She likes the hard work, and she also likes the downtime. So
I love it. And have they been working in your office like all along and getting like used to things?
They have, yeah. I have them doing things here and there, and my oldest did an internship over the summertime, and she really enjoyed it. So.
What did she do in the internship? We have like 1 minute left. What did she do in the internship? I'm curious.
She worked for brokerage, putting things onto MLS, calling clients, or just doing different things for me. So, and she really enjoyed it.
Dude, that's and paid, unpaid? You getting slave labor out of your kids, or is this like?
Yeah, we work something out. I throw them a little bonus here and there.
I love it. I love it. Those of you watching with kids, right? I have a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, so I'm waiting for them to get old enough to come help and do whatever, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's challenging when they're younger, but it's so much worth it when they're older. They really get it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and that's one of the beauties about this industry. You get to do things that set up your life in a way that you can actually spend time with your kids.
Absolutely.
This is fun. This timer's gonna go off. Ready? In 3, 2. This is our 10-minute timer. There you go. Can you hear that? There we go. That was our 10-minute labs, Marisol. But I queued this up special for you. You ready?
Okay.
Hold on. There we go. I just picked it. Mark it. There you go. Guys, enjoy your night. Marisol, if you want to hang out for a minute, we can chat for a second once I stop the broadcast. Everybody, 10-minute labs.